catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face?
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Oakland Raiders and the Atlanta Falcons. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Now! Hey! 180! Hey, we're good, we're good! 185! SOS! Lie down! SOS! Deuce! Deuce right, Chief!
Now a first carry for Isaiah Crowell. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Slam! Out! Switch! Heavy! Check 24.
They'll try the right side with Crowell. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
And it's third down.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Here's Carr to throw. He'll buy some time right. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Taken in at the 22. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Ito Smith, his first carry. And some room to roam now.
Take it back.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ito Smith with touchdown number 8 on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Check three.
They keep it with Crowell on first. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Switch it. Check 50.
Now it's Crowell running right.
I got you, boy.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, pick your game up. Check. Sponge. Right Monday, down. Go.
On the run, it's Crowell. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Topper!
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Mike down. 180. Right there in the middle. 55. Go Chief. That's the way. Hey, check 20. Right down. Under 10. 10. Check. Fresno. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Deuce right, Chief. 25. Check 25.
They'll try and run for it with Crowell. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Express. I got him. Bang. OP. Bang. Shoot. Low.
They'll give Crowell another crack. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Isaiah Crowell. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Hey, alert three. Wait!
On second down, here's Smith. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a third down and 6 to go.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. 20!
Hey, seam 6.
58, right over there. Yeah.
On third down, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
Back 25. Check 53. Check.
On first down, Ryan looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They begin with a run by Crowell. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
We got double up.
These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
Hey, down. 280. Watch the play. Wait. Here you go. Big Ed. Watch switch. Check 13. Down. Check 13. 280.
On second down, here's Crowell. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Down. 54. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Here's Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Hey, wait. Let's get that ball right here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left sideline, incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Ryan. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know exactly why he tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Ryan to throw. He completes it to Jones. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons.
While sometimes it doesn't appear like much, the out route can be very dangerous when you throw it to a guy like Julio Jones. If you try and undercut it, he can turn into a big play. But the reason he's able to get it so often is because of his ability to push people deep, and they have to respect that.
Hey, Alpha. Space.
Check.
Gun.
Check. 53's Mike.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back. 51.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Stocker's got it, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, come on, oh. Check. Mike, 53. 53.
Hey, Zoo.
Hey, check.
Gun.
53's the Mike. 53's the Mike.
Throwing again, Ryan. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Ito Smith. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Ready. Line 25.
53. Down to lose one.
To throw on 3rd down, Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
20. Hey, South. Go.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Ready, 280.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Coming to you.
Hey, South.
Kill it, motion me out. Mike.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out. And it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. He got 29 yards that time. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Hey, express. Check 3. Base.
Smith trying to run for it. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Base.
Watch a slant.
Base.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Hey, orbit. Ready to go.
Ryan. This is caught. It's Sanu this time for a Falcon touchdown. Mohamed Sanu. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
The Raiders take over.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Check. Check hot route. Hot, hot. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist. Right Monday down. You're mine. Shift. Who's right? Who's right?
To throw his car. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
45. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Get off the field. Let's get off the field. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Right Monday down. Watch the shit. Hey, we're doing it.
A first down carry now for Crowell.
It's run, fellas. It's run.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Check four. Slam. Yeah.
They'll run with Crowell. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 26-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go deep. Tighten up. Let's go deep. Tighten up. Tighten up. Tighten up. Tighten up. Yo, Chief.
Carr going to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Raider first down.
Hey, Monday, down. You ready? 5 down. Check. Lucky. You go tight. You got tight right there. Check.
On first down, Crowell trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
At the 17-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Carr. It's complete to Williams. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. The kick by Carlson is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turned that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. To throw again on second down, Ryan. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
51, 21. Go.
3rd and 2, now Ryan. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
We got this.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check three. He's checking. Crash. SOS. Deuce. Jam.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Slam. Out. Switch. Low.
They try again with Lewis. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
This is taken at the 10. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now.
There he goes left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Ito Smith, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Get ready.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch the shift!
They'll run on 1st down. Crowell, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. It'll be a loss of 1, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Monday, down! Blue 80! Easy, kill! Hey, here I come! Here I come!
Hey, high 7. Check 15, check 52.
On play action, now Carr. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider 1st.
Don't get nuts.
White Monday, down!
Check.
Sponge! No! Check! Well, Gumbo! Kill! No! Off!
On 1st down, Crowell. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Give me that ball, defense. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Again, it's Crowell. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And able to complete it to Moreau. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 33.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
You. Bang! Right down! Bang! Shift! Deuce right, chief. Raider 1.
Carr. And this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Raider 1st down, 17 yards.
Down! Switch!
They'll run on 1st down. Crowell. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Carr. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. The Raiders on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
The Raiders take over. Let's go, baby. At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw, it's Carr. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll pull it down. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
The Raiders on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. Now Carr. He's got a man. It's Williams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards that time.
First down, Raiders.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Check 13. Check 13.
Check. You're mine. Check 31.
Now it's Crowell. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
That's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. So that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Check 53, 21. Hey, me and you all day. All day. Hey, 59, ready? I'm coming after you. Watch the safety creep. Check. 51, sub. Check.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ryan caught by Sanu. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
It's our time. Check 99. Check 99.
Now Olison. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Say,
a first down carry for Smith. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Ito Smith, 35 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And they open the lead up now to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Let's go.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Atlanta, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Oakland, they'll drop down to 1-3. And fortunately for them, they'll have the early bye next week as they return to action in Week 6.